Welcome to EDU 220, Children's Literature for Educators. My name is Sarah Rice. I'm the instructor for this course. This is my email if you need anything. Just a little bit about me. Who am I? So I love Ruth Ware, so my just reading past and present. I love Ruth Ware is one of my favorite authors. I also love this series, The Thursday Murder Club. I don't know, I just have a thing about British authors. I don't know why, I just tend to gravitate towards British authors. And this was one of my favorite books when I was a kid, Just for You. I loved this little critter series by Mercer Mayer. And then this is my daughter and my dad. We used to read together. So I used to read all the time with my dad, and now I read all the time with my daughter. So it's kind of my past and my present. I love reading before I go to bed. And this is just a video. This is my daughter reading with my two dogs. Right now she loves reading to our dogs, and they, obviously you can see, they don't care as long as she's not, bothering them. They just are like, okay, you can read to me. So it's just really cute how she loves to read to the dogs. It's just beautiful, makes me feel so happy. You can see she's reading Corduroy. You can't see, but she's reading Corduroy. Corduroy is one of her favorite books. So just what can you expect from this course, the course materials? Basically, this book is designed to give you an overview of books from preschool through adolescence. It supports you with the identification and selection and evaluation of children's literature. And then also it just helps you understand all of the diverse needs of students and all of the different literature that you can present to them. This course does not require you to buy any texts. All texts are included in this course. You will be able to find it in the activities section of the course. There's links provided for you. This is a copy of the professional dispositions and late policy. It's also included in Get Started Here. As you can see, if you need to an extension, you need to initiate that early. And communication is really the most important thing. So this is included in the professional disposition in the Get Started Here as well. You can also click in the presentation. Announcements are posted weekly. Please be sure to read them. And then proofread for, here's links for APA citations and reference list. Really important, you cannot upload Keynote or Pages. D2L cannot read them. You have to do a Word doc, PDF, PowerPoint, something like that, because unfortunately Keynote and Pages are not accepted. Initial discussions due Wednesday at 11:59. Replies to two peers are due Sunday at 11:59. It says automatic 0 if you don't participate. There's no extensions on discussions. And then because discussions are supposed to be like if you were in a room with somebody, so if you're replying a week later, it doesn't really make sense. It's kind of like walking into a room where everybody's left. And just as a reminder, this is on every discussion post, but AI is not allowed in discussions or replies. Everything must be in your own words. For the assignments, they're due every Sunday at 11:59. Make sure you triple check your work before handing it in, as well as read instructions and check the grading rubrics. These are all of our module topics each week. This announcement is available. These are all links to different book lists that will support you in getting high quality children's contemporary literature. All books you choose need to be within the last 10 years of publication. This is just to help you get high quality books, as well as to push you beyond your personal favorites. And then just other important course considerations. So the purpose of the course is to broaden your knowledge of children's literature. So you're going to need about 20 to 30 books. For a lot of assignments, you will need the physical book. So there is actually an assignment where you go to the library so you can get the physical books. Um, you should not use Pete the Cat, Clifford, or any other common popular book series for any assignments. Everything, like I said, needs to be within the last 10 years of publication, and you also need to use a different book for each assignment. So looking ahead, again, none of the books can be repeated. You're going to need, these are the different books that you're going to need for each module. I have a list for each module, what you'll need. So everything, if it's here, you can see it's linked. For the novel, now we're going to talk about the final project in the novel study. The final project is due in week 10. Here's a link to the final project. You're going to be making your own interactive digital library. And then for the novel study, it's going to be in module 7 and 8. You're going to enroll yourself in a group, and you are going to, in module 1, you're going to enroll yourself in a group and pick a book. Pace yourself, make a schedule, pace yourself so you're not reading it all last minute. That's going to be in module 7 and 8. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.